I have a feeling it may not dig me out of a hole. However, I do want to say officially thank you. You did stand up to the bosses. You stood by your word. You made a stand.
Yep.
And it did go beyond an air conditioner, and you took your fight for 3 days. You were on strike for 3 whole days, no communication whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It was quite a big deal for me. It started on Monday. We're on the air Monday, and the studio became, for people that kind of are catching up, the studio on Monday became really, really hot. We both agreed. It was
disgustingly hot. It was humid, and the air was really thick. It felt really heavy, and it was like 50-odd degrees in here.
I put it out there. Let us, as a show, strike, right? I put it out there.
Yeah.
Let's strike. Let's show them that, without the show, I want to know what they're supposed to do. And all they've got to do is fix a problem in a studio. Our workplace, by the way.
Yes.
You decided you're not up for it because you're a coward.
I wasn't a coward. I just wanted to hear the response from management first.
That's fair enough. I get what coward means. I know what coward means. So I said, I will take one for the team. I will do this. I will put myself on the line for you, the coward. And everyone,
I'm not a coward because I
everyone out there
stand up to the aircon.
Daddy's talking. So I said,
slap you.
I'm going to strike, okay? And it became, quite quickly, Orion's striking because the aircon's broken. People started slagging me off because, hey, I work in a truck, I work in a kitchen. And they missed the point. And the point was, it wasn't about the aircon, it was about standing up to the people that bully you or the people that push you around. It doesn't have to be a boss. It can be family members. It can be, friends or family or relatives. People that just push you around. I thought, let's stand up to people that bully you and push you around. Hence, the strike.
So you almost did a workplace Casey, the
Pretty much,
the kid who was bullied by the school kid, Richard, or whatever his name was.
And exactly. And that was where I thought, this is something I can do. I can make a stand and hopefully inspire people. And
you did. You inspired a lot of people. They jumped on Facebook.
So catch me up. The 3 days I was gone, would you say, as a rule, the feedback was positive or negative?
Absolute majority was definitely positive. I mean, Marissa was saying, bring back Orion. You two make a great pair on air. We had a lot of people saying this is not a good enough from management.
Yeah.
Donna was saying it's not acceptable. They're asking for a small device that's going to make day-to-day life so much easier. So definitely support your employees. So there was a lot of support on Facebook and on the egg too. We had a lot of people calling in.
I'm really upset. I'm upset. I'll tell you why. These are actual posts by a couple of half-wits on the Facebook page.
Oh, you're actually going to do this.
I'm happy to name their names. I'll just say their first names.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, I'll just say their first names.
We're about to lose Facebook friends, aren't we?
Actually, on that, here's what I say. Once I name you, if you don't quit our page, I will delete you. Now,
you can't do that.
Correct, because we don't need them. Here's what
you cannot do that. It's freedom of speech.
So we've got a moron. Her name's Katrina. She said, if I start a group, Orion should quit. Who would join? Let's get a guy that doesn't have a fixation with screaming. Now, Katrina, it's a compliment to call you a moron, but essentially what we do on radio is we entertain people. Radio is an entertainment medium. If I'm going to use emotion or personality from time to time, that's to entertain people. And you don't really understand that. So you can piss off. Next post. Alison. This is from Alison. Alison, you better quit or I'll be deleting you in minutes. She's saying, mate, it would be good to be able to listen to Star FM without some dimwit speaking over Stampsy. Get over yourself, Orion. Now, she also said, in fact, Dan was much more professional. Now, Alison, your lawyer should be professional. Your accountant, professional. Your doctor, professional. Your radio DJs, they should be not professional. They should be entertaining. They should be fun. They should be pushing the boundaries. So, Alison, piss off. You two, honestly, here's the deal. If you've got such a big issue with me being on this station, did you know, Stampsy, you can actually turn the dial? Did you know that if you didn't like listening to a station, you could change it to another station? So listen, if you've got an issue, listen to another station. We're here to have fun. We're here to entertain. Those two idiots, Honestly.
No.
Piss off. I don't want your crap. Now, you said yourself...
Freedom of speech, freedom of entertainment.
Freedom of speech is why we didn't take them off the website, right? They're there. I'm just saying a simple fact here. Guys, if you don't want it, don't listen to it. I don't want you listening. And here's my issue. Put those aside.
Right.
You replied to those posts, and I just read out, guys. You heard those posts. They were pretty offensive. Stampsy replied, because they said they like you and stuff. Thanks for your support. Now, Stampsy, if there was one thing that upset me the most...
Right. Okay, here we go.
It was that.
Really?
Here's your moment to go, actually, girls, I work with Orion. He's part of my team. And I really don't appreciate you, sticking up. I really don't appreciate you saying things about someone who I care about and who's part of my team. Now, that I would have dug. But you just going, thanks for your support, sends the signal that you agree with what they say and you thank them for it.
Okay, well, first of all, it was a communal thanks for your support. It wasn't directly to their comments. It was everyone above, because the majority above
So thank you for sticking up
those...
for me, Stampsy. I really appreciate that.
You don't reply to any of my phone calls.
Thank you so much for sticking up for me.
I can
really
understand
appreciate it.
you not replying to the bosses, but not answering my phone calls either when I'm trying to get a clear answer of why you're not turning up for the show and what is going on. You've
Couldn't
made your
support
point.
me?
You stormed out of the
support me
office.
at all.
You told me to get out of your beeping face as you walked out.
No support, right? You couldn't say, guys, that's rude. Don't say that about him. He's a nice guy. He's
Who
just
got
making
you
a
a
stand.
freaking air conditioner?
Thank you so much for your support. That was great. Why'd you write that? That was horrible.
I didn't name names. You're the one naming names. You're the one who is dropping our listenership. Thank you very much.
Only by the percentage of two morons. All smart people, still there. You're welcome.